Hello, hello, my lovelies. We are back. Hi, this is your first time here. Hi, welcome. Nice to meet you. If you are returning, I assume you're part of the Renegade, and hello to you. So happy to see your lovely faces again, as always. Okay, guys, on my Ren journey, I have seen Sick Boy come up quite a few times. I figured now that, I've finished out that kind of Money Ties trilogy type thing, maybe we move on to this. I couldn't remember if this led into the Ginny and Screech or not, and so I thought I'd try to play it safe and start here. I may have totally just fucked that up, and I'm really sorry. Oops. But we're going to be looking at Sick Boy today by Ren, okay? Let's just go ahead and we'll dive right in and take a look. Okay, the anxiety that is being induced currently, already, immediately. Wow. Okay. Whew. That's relatable. All right. All right. This is clearly going to be a mental health journey. We're buckled in now. All right. I don't know why I thought I was going to start driving this Ren car down the road without my seatbelt on. That was dumb. All right.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Essentially, your mind is making you sick. Literally. Okay. I feel like anybody that's been diagnosed with any kind of mental health issue could probably relate. It is the weirdest feeling because it's not like a physical part of you that's like hurt or broken or something. It's chemically something up here, and it's like unnerving. How do you fix it? Like, it's very unnerving, and it's a weird feeling. Like your mind is trying to kill you. Like, it's a weird feeling, and that like internal struggle, very real, very, very real. It's like the slow descent.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. TV.
It's so, okay. It is so, that's so infuriating. It's so infuriating. And what's more infuriating is there really just isn't a better way to do it, okay? That's the unfortunate part. Everybody's brain chemistry is different. Everybody's, what's going on up here is different for each individual person. So some, magic cocktail that works for one patient may not work for another patient. And that makes things so difficult. It makes things so difficult when treating mental health issues, when it comes to, medication compliance is a real big issue with mental health people, myself included. So it's one of those kind of things like, oof, you feel like a lab rat. Let me rephrase that. Personally, I felt like a lab rat. You just like, here's, they're just throwing things at you and seeing what sticks. And unfortunately, that's kind of how it has to be. And it's not a quick thing. It's it's not just, oh, take these for, a day and see what happens. And if it, helps, great. If not, whatever. No, you have to take them, and then you have to take them for at least 2 weeks, let all the, side effects and things go and all that kind of shit until it, kind of baseline stabilizes, right? And then it's like, oh, this is what the medication is going to do for you long term. But those side effects and things, like that's sometimes when you can't get out of that, okay? And it's dangerous. It's dangerous, but it's necessary. Like I'm not for the pharmaceutical industry or anything like that, but I'm also not like, oh, don't go to the doctor. No, that's stupid, okay? Science is real, okay? Now, I don't think you should throw pills at all of your problems. Certain problems do require medication, and unfortunately, when it comes to diagnosing and treating mental health issues, unfortunately, because it is a patient-by-patient thing, there is no perfect treatment that works for everybody. There's no universal treatment that works for everybody. And so, unfortunately, you have to kind of be a lab rat in your own treatment, trapped in your own head. Which, if you don't understand that, just let that sink in for a second.
Doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is there some...
See? This is what I'm talking about. And the thing is the reason patient compliance is difficult is because going through all of those kinds of side effects, when you're taking something and it makes you feel worse than you felt before taking it, the likelihood of you taking it is significantly lowers, okay? If someone tells you to take this pill because of your depression, and all of a sudden now you've got raging migraines, you're vomiting, your depression is almost worse, and you can barely get out of bed, you're probably not going to stay compliant and keep taking it and tough out those, first 2 weeks, and having to do that process over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, it's tiring. It's tiring. It's exhausting, and it just feels hopeless sometimes. You feel like there's just never gonna be something that you're ever gonna find, ever. And it is a very lonely, scary feeling. And I mean, you get very irritable from that, from your mental illness, from a lot of it, the whole process.
Making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pic, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy?
Why are you so upset? Don't you want to be rich, boy? It's crazy. It's like, not everything is about money. And like, if my mental health is at risk, nah, bruh. Nah. No, thank you.
Boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pic, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Okay. I'm going to back it up. But he said something, and it made me think about this like theory. Sorry, it's a little bit of a tangent. Warning. So it's this theory that like natural disasters happen because like the earth is a living being, and it's like the earth's like we're the disease, and the earth is like its immune system is all of the like natural disasters that happen that are, you know, trying to take out the disease, which is us. So interesting. It made me think of that. And I want to see where it was that I said it.
The people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Ren never ceases to amaze me with the things he says. And I love the fact that we are just like we're on the same wavelength, okay? Or at least it feels like it, okay? That's a lot to unpack. That is a lot to unpack. I feel like I talked a lot during this, and I apologize, but it is so relatable. It is so relatable, and it is something like it is a hell that I do not wish on my worst enemy. It is a hell that I would never wish upon anybody to have to ever deal with. It is slow and torturous. I love the way that Ren is able to deal with these like very serious issues in a way that I feel like most people can easily like digest and understand, you know? I think that takes true like talent and artistry to be able to, you know, communicate those kind of complex and theories and ideas and things for, you know, for the masses, you know, to be able to consume, right? As always, I loved it. Thank you guys so much for suggesting this video. Please give me more suggestions on other videos by Ren that you would like me to do. If somebody could remind me how the Jenny and Screech one needs to go, because that I really kind of want to do that one next. So please, somebody let me know down there. If you guys like this video, please give your girl a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because why haven't you? I'll quit running my mouth. You get back to your life. I'll get back to mine. And I'll see you guys the next time I record. Bye, guys.